The women who are going to look the most elegant and expensive in 2026 are not the ones changing their hair, nails and style every 3 weeks. It's the women who look almost unchanged from year to year, but somehow they look sharper, more precise, more themselves every time you see them. And I know that sounds counterintuitive because everything online is screaming new season, new you. But if you want the truth, the women who look expensive aren't constantly becoming someone else. They're refining one woman until she becomes undeniable. Welcome to GTWJ. Hi, I'm Ju, and before we begin, grab a cup of coffee, tea, or something nice to drink and settle in. This is File 08 of The Reset, my 25-day fashion identity program based on my essay, Fashion as Identity Formation, Not Expression. Every day, we're pulling one thread from that work and bringing it here so you can stop outsourcing your taste to trends and start building actual authority in your style. Now let's talk about the 2026 trend that will actually make you look elegant and expensive. And I'm putting trend in quotes on purpose. Because it's not a color, it's not a shoe, it's not a bag, it's the development of your signature. Signature hair, signature nails, signature silhouettes, signature details, the quiet decisions that don't scream new season, but whisper, I know exactly who I am. And before anyone panics and thinks, so you're saying I can never change? No, you can change, but you are not going to let the algorithm design you. There's a difference between evolving with intention and being redesigned by noise. One is growth. The other is confusion dressed up as keeping up. Because here's what copying does, and this is the part women don't say out loud. Copying always gives you a temporary high. For a moment, you feel safe. You feel like, okay, I found the formula. You found the girl, you found the look, you found the exact hair, the exact nails, the exact coat, and your brain goes, if I just do that, I'll feel like her. And it works for a day, maybe a week. Then you look at yourself again and something feels off. Not ugly, not wrong, just off. Like the outfit is wearing you, like the hair is louder on you, like the nails look like you're playing a character, like you're dressed for a life you're not living. And that's not because you don't have the right body or the right face or the right anything. It's because elegance doesn't come from newness. Elegance comes from coherence. And coherence is an internal structure. That's why this video is titled What It Is. The 2026 fashion trend that will make you look elegant and expensive isn't a garment, it's a set of new rules, a new way of deciding, a new hierarchy where you stop treating every micro trend like a law and you start treating your signature like the law. Because the most expensive women in any room don't look like they're chasing fashion. They look like fashion is catching up to them. And I want you to understand the psychology of that. Because if you get it, you stop wasting time and self-trust. Let's start with hair. Because hair is the first thing people read before they even process what you're wearing. A signature hairstyle is often more important than whatever is on the hanger. And this is something women learn the hard way. You can wear a perfect coat, perfect trousers, perfect bag, and if your hair looks like it belongs to a different person every month, you will never look expensive. You will look like you're in costume, like you're searching. Expensive women aren't searching in public, they're decided. And you don't develop a signature hairstyle instantly, you develop it over time. It's the cut, the length, the texture, the parting, the finish that you return to, because every time you return to it, you look like yourself again. You look more composed, more grounded, more clean. A signature hairstyle is not a trend hair. It's a hair that makes your face look like your face. It makes your neck look longer, your features clearer. It frames you in a way that feels almost inevitable. And you know you found it when you stop thinking about it. When you stop waking up like, should I change my hair? Because it already serves you. Now here's the reality. 2026 hair online is going to be loud. And I don't even mean bad. I mean loud in the sense that it's designed for attention. Micro bangs, extreme changes, sharp switches, a new aesthetic every 6 seconds. It's entertainment. But the woman who looks elegant doesn't treat herself like entertainment. She treats herself like a legacy. So she chooses a shape and she refines it again and again. And refinement is what reads expensive, not reinvention. Now, let me give you one micro detail that seems small but changes everything. Hair tucked into the coat. I love this, and I want you to notice it this year because it's one of those quiet styling codes that signals elegance without asking for applause. Hair slipped neatly into the collar of your wool coat, your trench, your blazer. It's cinematic. It's slightly undone but controlled. It looks like you just stepped out of an editorial. Minimal, architectural, but soft. And what I love about it is what it communicates psychologically. It says you're not trying to show everything. You're not performing, look at me, you're suggesting. It creates mystery. It creates restraint. It makes a simple coat and trousers feel like a complete image. This is what I mean when I say new fashion rules. The rule isn't buy a new coat. The rule is learn the codes that make any coat look intentional. Because the expensive woman knows it's not the item, it's the frame. Now let's talk nails, because nails are one of the fastest ways to either elevate or cheapen your entire image. And I want you to hear me. Signature nails are criminally underrated. Not whatever the salon suggests this month, not whatever is viral this week. Signature. A decided approach, a certain length you stay within, a shape that belongs to your hands, a color family that repeats. This is what gives you that put together look even when you're wearing something very simple. Because when your nails are a new theme every time, chrome this week, neon next, maximalist art after that, you might feel current, but you also slowly disconnect from your own image. You wake up one day and realize, I don't even know what my hands look like without a trend on them. And again, I'm not saying don't have fun. I'm saying if you want elegance, your nails don't need to perform. They need to support your identity. An elegant woman in 2026 knows my nails are not the main character. They are a finishing language. They're punctuation. So what does that look like in practice? It could look like short, clean, sheer. It could look like a soft almond in a neutral that works with 90% of your wardrobe. It could look like a consistent red that becomes your signature, not because it's trending, but because it belongs to you. The point is, you decide once and you refine instead of reinventing from scratch every scroll. And this is where women start to look expensive, when they stop looking newly decorated and start looking authored. Now I want to pull you into the wardrobe itself, because this is where most women get trapped. Expensive style is edit. Expensive style is repetition, done with intention. And that's why Toteem is such a perfect example for this video. Whether you own a piece or you're just observing, what makes that universe feel expensive isn't maximal branding. It's consistency. It's the clean lines, the strong outerwear, the disciplined silhouettes, the palette that doesn't beg for attention, the way everything seems designed for a specific knowing woman. Toteem doesn't scream new, it whispers certain. And I want you to build that energy in your own wardrobe, even if you never buy Toteem in your life, because you can take the principle and apply it anywhere. So let's talk signature silhouettes, because this is the part women avoid. But this is where your elegance is actually decided. A signature silhouette is the shape that makes you look like you have self-trust. It's the outline your body feels at home in. And here's the mistake women make. They choose silhouettes based on what's being pushed, not based on what actually rests well on them. So spring 2026 comes and suddenly you're seeing a certain cut of trouser everywhere, a certain blazer shape, a certain skirt length, a certain cool girl proportion. And you try it and maybe it's not even ugly, but it feels like you're borrowing someone else's posture, because you are. Elegance is when your silhouette matches your internal structure, when your clothing looks like it came out of your life, not out of a mood board. So here are the new rules for 2026. Rule 1, you need 2 to 3 silhouettes that you can repeat like a uniform without looking boring. Uniforms are not boring when they are yours. Uniforms are expensive when they're intentional. So what are examples of signature silhouettes? It could be long, clean outerwear with straight trousers, a column, that Toteem-like line, minimal top, strong coat, strong shoe. It could be wide leg trousers with a fitted knit. It could be a midi skirt with a structured jacket. It could be a long dress with a coat thrown over it. Always, the exact formula doesn't matter. What matters is that you have a formula, because women without formulas become trend dependent. And trend dependent women always look like they're adapting. Elegant women look like they're choosing. Rule 2, you don't make trends your main pieces. You let trends be your accents, your seasoning, your accessory language, your small updates, because if you build your outfit around a trend, your outfit expires when the trend expires. But if you build your outfit around your signature, you can add any trend and still look like yourself. That is literally the difference between a woman who looks current and a woman who looks expensive. Now let's make this extremely practical, because I don't want this to be poetic advice. I want you to be able to get dressed tomorrow and feel the difference. I'm going to give you 3 outfit labs, 3 expensive woman formulas, and I want you to listen to the logic behind them, not just the pieces. Outfit lab 1, the totem coat image, long wool coat in a neutral, under it a clean knit or top with a simple neckline, straight or wide leg trousers, a structured flat or a clean boot, hair tucked into the coat collar, not perfectly arranged but controlled, like you're not trying, like you're moving through the city. Nails, short, neutral, glossy, or a signature shade you repeat. What makes this look expensive is not that it's simple, it's that every element is disciplined. No part of it is fighting for attention. The coat is the architecture, the trousers are the line, the hair is the mood, the nails are the punctuation. Now, if you want to bring a trend into this, you bring it into one element, maybe a trendy bag shape, a trendy sunglass, a trendy scarf tie, but the structure stays. Outfit lab 2, the quiet knit authority. A fine knit, but fine in texture. A skirt or trousers that holds shape. A belt or detail that signals polish, not clutter. A coat thrown over it. This is where expensive is created by fit and finish, not by logos. Hair, consistent, always your signature finish. Maybe it's a sleek bun, maybe it's soft waves, but it's the same language. Nails, consistent. Accessories, minimal and chosen. 1 ring, 1 watch, 1 bag that you know is your bag. The goal is to look like you could walk into any room and you belong there. Not because you're overdressed, but because you're coherent. Outfit lab 3, the elegant errands look. This is where so many women lose their image. They dress well for events and then they look like a different person when they're just living. But expensive women don't have 2 identities, they have 1. So the elegant errands formula is a clean base, a strong outer layer, and 1 deliberate detail. Clean base, trousers and knit, or jeans and knit, or a long skirt and knit. Strong outer layer, coat, trench, blazer. Deliberate detail, hair tucked into the coat, or a scarf tied in a specific way, or sunglasses, or a bag you always carry. This is how you look elegant even when you're buying groceries. And that's what makes you look expensive. Continuity. Now I want to pause here and make this the iceberg moment, because this is deeper than clothes. The reason signature makes you look elegant is because signature signals psychological stability. It signals, I am not being pulled by the room, I'm not being pulled by the internet, I'm not being pulled by whatever is trending today. And women underestimate how much that reads as expensive. Because so much of what we call expensive is actually unavailable to influence. That's why wealthy women in real life often look understated. Not because they don't like fashion, because their identity isn't up for negotiation. And that's why the women who will win in 2026 are the women who stop negotiating with trends and start deciding. This is exactly what GTWJ Issue 003, Authority Without Permission, is about. It's 110 pages on how taste and self-trust are formed when you stop handing the steering wheel to trends, approval, and noise. It's not a trend magazine, it's an authority magazine, a visual exhibition of what happens when you become the source. And if you've been feeling like fashion is noisy, overwhelming, confusing, like you're always behind, that's not because you're failing. It's because you're trying to build identity out of external references. And that never feels good. The Quiet Room, the GTWJ subscription, is where I write the letters that go deeper into this. It's not a feed, it's not noise, it's an archive. A private editorial space where we talk about taste, culture, womanhood, and how to build a wardrobe that supports your real life, not your internet performance. It exists for the women who are done with shallow advice and want something serious. Of course it exists if you need to go deeper. But even if you stay right here, I want you to leave with something practical. So let me give you the 2026 signature blueprint. These are the new rules. Rule 1, choose one signature hair language, not one hairstyle forever, but one language. Is your language sleek? Is it soft? Is it undone but controlled? Is it polished? Is it romantic? Pick one and return to it, because repetition is what creates recognition. Rule 2, choose one signature nail approach. Length, shape, color family. Decide. And if you want to have fun within your boundaries. Expensive women don't remove the boundaries every time they feel bored. Rule 3, choose 2 to 3 signature silhouettes. And I want you to actually write them down, because if you can't describe your silhouettes, you don't have them, you're just reacting. Examples: a long coat, straight trousers, clean shoe. Wide trousers plus fitted knit, structured bag. Midi skirt plus tailored jacket plus minimal heel. Rule 4, choose one signature outerwear piece category. I'm not saying buy 10 coats, I'm saying decide what your image is built around. For many elegant women, outerwear is the signature: a wool coat, a trench, a blazer. That's a signature piece category that can carry your entire image through 2026. Rule 5, let trends be guests. You can invite them in, you can try them, you can play, but they do not get to rearrange the furniture of your identity. This is the entire point of the reset. Now, I want to make this feel real with examples, because a lot of women are going to think, okay, Jew, but what does this look like when I actually want to feel fresh? Here's how it looks. Let's say a certain shoe is trending. Instead of building your entire outfit around that shoe, you put it into your existing formula. You wear your signature coat, your signature trousers, your signature hair, your signature nails, and then you add the shoe. The shoe becomes an update, not a personality. Let's say a certain bag shape is trending, same thing. Let's say a certain color is trending, same thing. The structure stays, the trend visits. And over time, something happens. You stop needing trends to feel alive, because you're building a living identity. You're evolving from the inside out. That's when you start to look expensive. Not because you're buying more, because you're becoming more coherent. Because the old rules were, what's in, what's trending, what are they wearing? The new rules are, what belongs to me, what supports my life, what strengthens my image, what makes me feel calm, not desperate. Now, I want to speak directly to the woman who feels like she has no signature yet. If you feel like you don't have a signature, it's not because you're behind, it's because you haven't been allowed to repeat long enough. Social media taught women to change before they can even learn. You try a style for a month, then you abandon it because someone said it's out. But signature is formed through repetition, through living in something until it settles into your body. So here's your assignment, not a literal assignment, but a decision. For the next 3 months, you're going to stop changing everything at once. You're going to stabilize 2 categories and refine them: hair and nails, or hair and silhouettes, or nails and outerwear. Stabilize 2, and then let the rest slowly come into coherence around them. And I promise you, you will start to look more elegant in weeks, not years, because you're removing the noise. Now let's close this. The reason signature makes you look expensive is because it makes you look like you have authority. And authority is the true luxury, not price tags, not newness. Authority. So I want you to decide right now, in 2026, you are not going to be the woman who keeps changing herself to look up to date. You are going to be the woman who chooses a signature and lets the world adjust to you. Tell me in the comments, what's one thing, hair, nails, or a specific outfit formula, you're ready to claim as your signature this year? This was File 008 of the Reset 25-day Fashion Identity Program. And tomorrow we're opening a new file, and we're going even deeper into the rules that separate trend followers from women who look like they were born with taste.